Would it be group number 3? So I apologize. I did have some technical difficulties with your reading. Well, I had some technical difficulties with the first portion of the pick a card. Once I finished with group number 2, like literally just as I was closing out their reading, the video cut off for whatever reason. So I guess you all are so special that you're going to get your own video for group 3. So those who chose the citrine crystal, this reading is going to be for you. Hey, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please just allow me to tap into the energy of group number 3. Those who chose the citrine crystal, what is it that they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any evil eye or dark magic being sent my way, just please return it back to sender, magnified and bind it to them. Any evil eye or dark magic sent to group number 3, please just return it back to sender, magnify it and bind it to them. Protect my crown chakra as I get these messages across, and open up my third eye chakra so I can dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today, Spirit. Thank you so much. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, the enemy been trying like really hard not to let me get these messages across today. But here I am still showing up. So let's see what's going on. Alright. Ooh, here we go. First card for group 3. Oh, I'm trying to be careful. I got a tricky ass cord over here, y'all. Oh, twin flame. Way to start off a reading. Because twin flame unions can be so freaking tricky, man. I know a whole lot about them. Twin flame is basically your mirror soul. It's like two halves of one soul type of situation. It's going to be a relationship that is going to teach you the most about yourself, trigger you more than any other relationship that you've ever been in. Twin flame, we have good luck. The success of a twin flame relationship is a lot of a push and pull dynamic, but the overall success of a twin flame relationship, as far as you guys coming into union in a harmonious way without repelling each other, is mutual healing. So there's going to be a lot of maybe coming together and then separation periods of the two of you working on yourselves. Sometimes you may have one twin that's more involved than the other. So it's just a lot to the dynamic of the situation. But all in all, a really beautiful relationship. What the hell's on my road, y'all? Whatever, let's not talk about it. What was I eating? Anyway. Alright, tell me more, Spirit, for group number 3. Okay. We have fear and anxiety. And we have karmic partner. Okay. Okay. Fear and anxiety and karmic partner. Okay. Fear and anxiety and karmic partner. So, let's see what else is going on here. Tell me more, Spirit. I think there's another deck that I'm going to have to use to get some clarifiers with this card, with this spread already. Tell me more, Spirit, for group number 3. So I'm hearing there may be some type of fear and anxiety in regards to maybe an interference of a karmic partner in this twin flame dynamic. Messages from Spirit. So Spirit is saying to pay more attention to maybe synchronicities, songs, different animals that may be trying to get your attention, because it can be a message from your spirit guides. Tell me more, Spirit, for group number 3. patience. Third party interference. Thank you. I knew it was going to come out. Bet. So, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing is, I may be speaking to a group of people who, group number 3, you can be in a particular twin flame dynamic, and there may be some fear and anxiety in regards to a third party interference that is a karmic partner. So it can be very possible, and I feel like I've been in this situation before where your twin may have a karmic cycle that they need to complete, that they haven't completed. Like it's possible for you to have 2 soul contracts going on at the same time. You can have overlapping soul contracts. It sounds crazy, but you can. So, our karmic partners are sent to teach us a specific lesson that sometimes maybe your twin may not be able to teach you. The karmic is, I'm not going to say dark energy, but your twin would be considered your divine counterpart. So I do believe that there are certain things that your twin may not, because of how much your twin loves you on an unconditional level. There are certain things, certain people have to learn things the hard way. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to a twin flame dynamic, there is normally somebody who is further along in the journey to the other person. So the same way if you're the more evolved twin in this situation, the same way maybe you've had to learn certain things the hard way, your twin has to learn it as well. And sometimes they just can't learn it through you, just because you love them too much to maybe teach them certain things in a really fucked up way. Like a karmic partner is going to teach you some lessons in a really fucked up way. So you may not be able to actually play that role to your twin. And I think this is why Spirit is saying that there is some patience that's needed. I'm hearing to, and this is just my advice to anybody on a twin flame journey. Do not get so caught up in what it is that your person is doing during your separation stage, because separations are very much so needed. And that time of you separating, what you need to do is focus on your own healing, your own self-love, your own self-care, and that'll actually, whether you realize it or not, it'll actually activate your twin to do the same thing, because you guys actually mirror each other to an extent. So yeah, the best thing you can do is, we all have free will. Nobody has to make the decision to be with their twin if they don't want to. Like I said, we all have free will. But if that is something that you want to do, most people do, because it's just a type of bond that you can't really find anywhere else. So if you want to be patient with your person as they're closing out their karmic cycle, or hold a space, that's what I want to say. Hold a space for them while they're closing out a karmic cycle, that's fine. But do not hold, like, I wouldn't like completely put your life on pause for your person, because it can take some time for somebody to close out a karmic cycle. It's really all about surrendering to the process. Some people, learn things slower than others. I look at it like this: even though twin flames share a soul and they have a particular soul contract and a soul mission, we are still in the flesh, and the flesh is weak. So it is not uncommon for there to be a situation that maybe you and your twin do not fulfill your mission in this lifetime and may have to do it in the next lifetime. It's really based on, like I said, the success of a twin flame relationship is really based on mutual healing. But I do see that there may be some fear and anxiety behind attached to this third party interference, this karmic partner, third party interference in this union. Positive change. So there are some positive changes that are going to happen. Spirit is just saying be patient with the process. At some point your person is going to awaken. I'm hearing some type of spiritual awakening. Tell me more, Spirit. Inner strength. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Divine Feminine. So you may be the Divine Feminine in this situation. Hot and cold. Hot and cold. And that's that push and pull energy that I'm talking about when it comes to these twin flame dynamics. It's like one minute it seems like everything's okay. It's normally like a runner chaser dynamic. So yeah, that hot and cold energy is pretty consistent to just some of the stages of a twin flame union, dazed and confused. So right now I'm hearing that honestly you both may be dazed and confused right now. Your person, your divine masculine can be a little bit dazed and confused right now because of whatever is going on with him and this karmic partner. um But I do believe at some point he's going to find, your divine masculine is going to find the inner strength to make these positive changes. But like I said, it is going to take a great deal of patience. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Apology. So you may be expecting an apology. There's some type of family concerns. Maybe this is maybe your divine masculine has children with this karmic partner. And that may be causing this, like this daze or this confusion. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm gonna use my other deck in a second. Tell me more, Spirit. Separation. Yeah, so it's just a separation phase right now of this twin flame union. Take control. So you may be really hung up on what's going on with your person and the third party. And I'm just, as somebody who has been there, I'm just going to ask you not to. The most you can do, like literally the best thing you can do in these processes and these situations is really to focus on your own healing and just continue to fight for your person in 3D, and in the 5D. Like, pray for them, fight for them spiritually, but physically, it's just like one of them things. Like, you can attempt to intervene, maybe like if you want to give them some type of advice or something like that, but more times than not, this is just a process that needs to play itself out. It's a cycle that needs to play itself out. Like, your person can't skip a karmic lesson and then come back into union with you. It's something that has to be done. And you know what I've learned in my situation? I prolonged my person's karmic lessons by keep trying to interfere. Like, by going through these separation processes and like me not being able to take being apart from him, being apart, that I would try to keep interfering versus letting him see his situation through and learn what it is that he needs to learn. So there's going to be some type of big success that comes out of this. Maybe while during this separation process, there's going to be some good luck and big success for you, Divine Feminine. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, Soulmate. Oh my God, I felt that. I felt that inner child healing. So maybe some type of inner child healing is needed during this separation process for you and your partner and your person. Big success in Soulmate. I was feeling this so heavy. So it is very possible during this separation process, and this is actually will be something really beautiful for you, in this separation process, that you may come in contact with your soulmate, which, like I said, we all have free will. If you make the decision that you want to, carry on your soul mission with a soulmate and not your twin flame, that is purely your decision. Because honestly, people will make it seem like you have to be romantically involved with a twin flame, and you don't have to. A twin flame can be a family member, it can be your child, it can be a friend. So, like, you don't have to make the decision to be romantically involved with your twin flame. You could ultimately decide that you want to be a part of your twin flame's life, but maybe not on a romantic level. Maybe you feel like that doesn't suit you, and you decide that you want to complete your soul's mission with a soulmate. You're able to do that. We all have free will. Okay. And I think that's the I think that's something where me and certain other readers may not see things the same way, because some people, like, you may have certain readers who are on a twin flame journey and it's just like, I'm gonna stick beside my person, whatever, and that's fine. Like, like I said, we all have free will, so if that's what you want to do, fine. But I don't like when people try to push that on other people, because in certain instances you may feel like the twin flame dynamic is very triggering. But if it brings you to a level of awakening, and then your person isn't going through an awakening too, you don't have to hold your whole life up waiting for them. A spiritual awakening can take years for some people. It can be fast for some people. It can take years for other people. Because, like I said, even though it's a soul mission, it's a soul contract, we're in the flesh, and the flesh is weak. So it may happen that your person just doesn't fucking get it together in this lifetime. So I think that's where me and some readers may not see eye to eye on a situation, because I think there's certain readers I watch and you can tell they're in a twin flame dynamic, and their mind is made up that they're going to stick beside their person, and that's fine. But I don't like when people like try to um they try to project their own feelings, their own personal feelings about their twin flame journey on other people. Nobody has to decide. Like, people will be like, oh, if you don't want to wait for your partner, then that's not your real twin flame. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, a twin flame journey is really, it can be very, very fucking difficult. And you can ultimately decide that, you know what, I want something more harmonious than, a more harmonious relationship than a twin flame relationship. I would rather be romantically involved with a soulmate than being romantically involved with my twin flame, because that's the part that people like that list leave out and miss, that you do not have to be romantically involved with your twin flame. Yes, it's meant for you two to be in each other's lives to maybe fulfill a mission, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be with them. So people have to, like, certain readers have to stop projecting their own feelings about their twin flame journey onto other, to the collective, because it's like sometimes it's just like that can be really misleading for some people. It can keep somebody in a cycle, because some people come to us really for like advice, some type of clarity, some type of direction. So somebody will sit there and really keep fighting for somebody that maybe on a soul level they want to release and try and do something different for themselves, and you have the free will to do so. So, you may during this separation, but like I said, we have free will. If you decide you want to be with your twin flame gets it right, and you decide you guys want to get back together, that's a beautiful thing too. I've been that person on that end as well. But at some point, I kind of decided that, I would take, see me, I didn't make a decision for either or. If it happened that I met my soulmate, while my person, because I've been waiting some time for my person to get it together. If I was to come across my soulmate before my twin got it together and I decided to move forward with my soulmate, then I would. If it happens that my twin gets it together before I meet a soulmate and fall in love, then that's where I'll go too. But I'm not holding on to either outcome. And I think that's how life is supposed to be. You're not supposed to hold on to a specific outcome or a timeline. You just let things flow the way they're supposed to. Okay. All right. Anything else, Spirit? For group number 3. New perspective. Okay, great. So I do see with this inner child healing, rather this be you or your person or the both of you, with this inner child healing is going to bring a new perspective. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. The Spirit is just calling on you to be patient, and new love is coming. Okay, so you do have an option. This is what I was feeling. You are gonna have an option between I'm hearing a high level soulmate or your twin flame. It's up to you. You know, like if you decide, like, you know, maybe you don't want to be patient. Maybe you don't want to sit around and have to wait for somebody to get it together, to complete a karmic cycle, to go through a spiritual awakening. Because, you know, there's different stages of spiritual awakenings as well. And as far as the speed of a spiritual awakening, it is kind of solely based on surrendering to the process. A lot of people fight the spiritual awakening process because there are some very high moments in the process, but there's some very dark moments in the process as well. Some people don't want to surrender to that. Some people feel like they're losing touch with themselves and reality. And honestly, that is a part of it, especially if you go through an ego death. It does feel like you're losing a part of yourself. Everybody is not ready to go through that, and they may run from that, which is why patience is so needed, and which is why sometimes you may miss your person, like your twin flame, and you may not come into seeing a union through in a particular lifetime, just due to one person not awakening to, or not wanting to go through the process, or fighting the process. But, like, you know, best thing you can do, focus on yourself. Focus on your healing, focus on filling yourself with love, focus on receiving love. And then maybe, and with that, that can activate your twin to get it together as well. So like I said, you can always save a place for them, but I would not hold my life up for them. Okay, but that's still your choice as well too. If you decide you want to do that, that's fine. You decide, I don't want to date, I don't want to deal with anybody, I just want to wait for my twin, that's fine. But just understand that your spirit guides are telling you to be, it's gonna require a great deal of patience. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Let's see. So new love is coming. I want to switch over to my handwritten oracle. Or do I? Okay, I'm gonna get a few from here. I think I'm gonna do 3 for y'all. Get a few from here, and then get some African goddess messages too. All right, divine spirit, gods, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 3. What is it that they need to hear at this time in regards to this this decision that they had, this choice between 2 different soul contracts? Honestly, I kind of feel like y'all can dibble and dabble in both of them personally. Because, like, you know, the same way you have a twin flame, you have your twin flame who is in a twin flame contract, but is also in a contract with a karmic partner as well. You can be a twin flame who's in a twin flame contract, who's also in a contract with a soulmate as well. We can decide ultimately who we want to be with. Your partner can decide that they want to stay with, that they want to, stay in a karmic cycle and be with the karmic partner. So, it's really just all about free will. But I am seeing that you both have overlapping contracts. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, what more does group number 3 need to hear at this time? What more can I add to this message? All right, give me some time, y'all, because this deck is a little thick. Oops, I think that up kind of good. It's gonna rain. Well, it says mostly cloudy, but it looks like it's gonna rain. This weather don't know what it want to do. First it's feeling like summer, then it's doing something else. I live in Pittsburgh, PA, so I feel like this is just such a great ass city. I want to, like, relocate to, like, Texas or something, personally. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Split this deck on up. Alright. Tell me more, Spirit, for group number 3. Tell me more for group number 3, Spirit. We have self-care. So Spirit is saying, prioritize some self-care right now. I feel like this is a time that you need to just love on yourself for some, give your time to love on yourself. Try to get out of this fear and anxiety that you're feeling, that's so wrapped up in your twin, and just kind of focus on you. I'm also hearing you may be dazed and confused because of the things that's taking place with your twin in the third party, that you may be a little bit confused, like maybe this isn't somebody that I'm supposed to be with. Spirit is saying just trust the process, understanding everything is happening for a greater purpose, whether you see it now or not. Tell me more, Spirit, for group 3. Death and rebirth. So this had to come to an end. Something had to come down. Some type of tower moment had to hit in this situation for the purpose of a rebirth. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so some type of death had to happen in this situation for the purpose of a rebirth. Tell me more, Spirit. Soulmate came on again. Yeah, but Spirit is saying you don't have to be like alone and not receiving any love from anybody. Soul contract, false twin. So your person's with a false twin. Karmic partner, false twin. Soul contract I have here, and then I have 3 weeks. So that could be significant. I believe I did see apology, so maybe you're receiving some type of apology within 3 weeks. Tell me more, Spirit. It says follow your internal GPS. Follow your intuition. Summer. Summer can be very significant. I'm hearing this maybe when you actually come into some type of encounter with your soulmate. Tell me more, Spirit. Blessed beyond measure. So there is blessings coming. There's going to be like some really good luck, big success energy that's going to happen for you. I think this may be coming in the summertime. This big success, this good luck, it's going to come in the summertime. I feel like there may be some good luck tied to you and this soulmate as well. Tell me more, Spirit, for group number 3. Shit, okay. We have explore options. I knew it. Explore options. Yeah, Spirit just doesn't want you to get, because it's going to require a certain level of patience when it comes to you and your twin. Spirit wants you to explore, your options in love, or just allow yourself to receive love. Y'all, I don't know where this other card is. I have no idea where it is. Damn. But I know another one came out. I know another one came out. I just don't know where it's at, and I don't want to knock anything over. I really want to see the card. Look, I gotta let it go, y'all, because I'm gonna be honest. I got some cords over here that you get to looking for shit in this area, and it can cut the whole goddamn reading off. Damn, bro. Damn. What is that card? Hold on, let me pause. I'm gonna just pause it so I don't take up so much time. I'm gonna find it, though. I'm gonna find it. Okay, so I found it, and it was trying to find you in other people. So maybe while this person, or you know what, this can be you too. Let's flip and switch the roles. Maybe your person, like while they're in this karmic cycle, they call themselves trying to find you and other people, and it hasn't been working out. Or maybe that goes the same for you. Like you're trying to find them and other people, date yourself for a while, um, trying to find your person and other people, and it doesn't work out for you as well, which is very, very much so possible because I've never met anybody like my twin. I'm just going to be perfectly honest, which is why for certain people who decide to save that space for their twin and just continue to pray for them and try to send them, that positive energy on a spiritual level to hope that they find their way to themselves and then, and then in turn back to you. I get it because it is a connection that you don't really come across often. Like if you're somebody who actually ends up being romantically involved with your twin, it isn't something you come across very often. So I get that. Tell me more, Spirit. It's flipped over, detached from outcome and timeline. Yeah. And I felt that. There was a reason why I kept saying be patient, and I'm saying that you don't have to, that you have free will, because um this just really may take some time. Is just what I'm hearing. This may take some time. It says evil eye watching you closely. Third party is stalking and intimidated. So this third party can also be doing things that cause delays as well, as far as your person going through some type of awakening, as far as keeping your person in this dazed and confused, hot and cold energy. The karmic is being very influential to this in this process, and you may intuitively feel that, and that's where the fear and anxiety is coming from. And then go, Spirit. I'm about to wrap it up because it's been like 32 minutes. Empath. So you may be an empath. This person is wearing a mask. The karmic is wearing a mask. Heartbreaking news. Heartbreaking news. Something may come up about this karmic having a baby. Something there's something that may come out that may be heartbreaking to somebody. Tell me more, Spirit. And I think that's why Spirit is saying to I'm hearing this karmic may be trying to get pregnant. Moon magic, I felt it. Moon magic, past life soulmate. So this soulmate that, and I was hearing this in the first place, this soulmate that you may come encounter with could be also somebody that you end up having a really strong connection with because it's somebody that you've been with in a past life. So I was hearing high level soulmate. We have she's not to be trusted on the back of the deck here. Obviously this karmic is doing moon magic. A lot of these karmics really get into moon magic. I mean magic in general, some type of dark magic to keep your divine counterpart in the dark, or keep your divine counterpart tied to them, or to keep your divine counterpart delayed from bringing you some type of apology or some type of offer. So it's not unheard of, but you have options. You do have options in love. Spirit is telling you to explore those options. And like I said, if you want to hold space for your twin, that's absolutely fine. But you're lucky enough that you can have a past life soulmate that's going to come in that maybe can heal certain things in your heart, or help you come into terms with certain things, or help you just get through the process of, because I mean, sometimes soulmates are not long term, sometimes they can be, but sometimes they can just be short term to help us heal our hearts or whatever it may be. So if, you know, you may be lucky enough to have that going on versus being so, because like, you know, sometimes when you're alone and you're single, like, you know, you can go through this, you know, focusing on yourself and loving on yourself and everything, and then, you know, your twin is still caught up in this karmic cycle, and that can like really be heartbreaking, especially if you haven't really moved on and you're not dealing with anybody either. It can be a little bit difficult, a little bit hard for you. So it can be nice to have, like, you know, a soulmate come in just to keep you from being so wrapped up in what it is that your twin has going on. So you do have some options in love, group 3. But this has been your reading. I hope it resonates. If so, please like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, peace out.